Here I am telling about the young Princess Diana and how she looks. Here are 30 rare footages of young Princess Diana from childhood to early royalty. Here's who she was before she became the people princess and princess of the heart, prince of the heart. She was very beautiful and fabulous. You may remember Princess Diana for her humanitarian work and iconic style movements, ability to touch the hearts of the public, as always attract the people. She was very beautiful, fabulous and elegant. But before she was a princess, she was Lady Diana Spencer, and she was so innocent and so pretty at that days. She born into a noble family, and she has a typical teen who played with her, and she played with her siblings, wore funky outfits, loved her pets and worked random jobs. As you know, she worked different jobs like nanny and others. In fact, she was the first royal bride to have a paying job before her engagement to Prince Charles. Here there are more details as Netflix latest season of The Crown also developed Diana's early year of royalty. Many have wondered what her life was like before she married her to the British throne. She with her brother Charles even emphasized that the show contains a lot of inventions, and he added that you can hang it on fact, but the bits in between are not facts. So we are rounded up rare photos of her childhood. Here I am describing you how she was looked at that time, adolescence and introduction to royal life, to paint a fuller picture of Lady Diana and who she was before she became the people princess, Princess Diana. In 1954, Princess Diana's parents, John Spencer, 8th Earl Spencer, and Viscount Althorp, and Honorable Frances Roche married on June 1st, 1954, here at Westminster Abbey. The aristocratic Spencer family was founded in 15th century and holds many noble British family members and awards who throughout history have gone on to become knights, kings, barons and princes like Diana. These are her family before marriage. John and Frances later divorced in 1969, which was very hard on Diana and her siblings in 1961, Diana Frances Spencer, daughter of John and Frances, was born on July 1st, 1961 and grew up in Norfolk, England. She wore this 19th century robe during her christening in 1961. It's her dress for memory. In 1962, Diana turns 1. In this picture from 1962, the princess waves on her first birthday at her childhood. Most of the time you watch that pictures in my videos. Meanwhile, her future husband Prince Charles was 12 at the time when she born. In 1963, Lady Diana Spencer grew up at Park House in Norfolk, England. Diana's parents rented Park House, which was located on Queen Elizabeth II's estate at Sandringham. That's why their family are very familiar with royal family. The future princess playmates growing up included the Queen's youngest son, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. Here is Diana at age 2 at her childhood home playing with them. In 1963, on the July 1st, 1963, here are the pictures of Princess and Diana or Lady Diana when she was so young. On the July 1st, 1963, the young princess turned 2. She was dressed up at Park House while she celebrated her special day on her birthday 1964. In 1964, Lady Diana's age was 3 and she smiles in her Photages and with family album taking at Park House. Those bangs. In 1964, at the age of 3, Diana was all bundled up in a winter coat. Hair looked so innocent in January 1964 while playing with a stroller. According to CNN, Diana childhood nanny Inge Crane described the young princess as a tomboy who loved going outdoors. At that time, many of the children are playing like these, climbing on trees and playing with animals they like pets and others. In 1967, Diana, age 6, gives her brother Charles Edward Morris Spencer, now 56, a push on a swing at Park House. Diana's parents had 2 other children, Lady Sarah McCorkdale, now 65, and Cynthia Jane Followers, now 63. They also had a son named John. These are her siblings. However, he died shortly after birth. This was the same year Diana's parents separated and before they officially divorced in 1969 and 1967. They are divorced, and in 1968, at age 7, Diana has her younger brother Charles, now Viscount Althorp's, married for a Photages at their Berkshire home. Here they are neighbors with Queen Elizabeth II became Charles' grandmother, although the Queen is godmother to 30 children. In 1969, Lady Diana was ahead of the headband fashion trend in 1970. The future princess rocked a red one that matched her dress at the Cadogan Place Gardens in London, England, and these dresses are now too much famous, and these all prepared by her designer. Different designers design her dresses to gave her look so pretty. In 1969, 9-year-old Diana attended the 50th wedding anniversary of her grandparents. Here Albert Spencer and Cynthia Spencer. Here she in Photages wore knee-high socks, a headband and a plaid dress. And she is standing next to her brother and sisters at that time. In 1970, at age 9, the young princess looked festive in a sweater during a holiday at Ishnar in West Sussex, England. In 1970s, Lady Diana gripped a croquet mallet during a game in Ishnar, England while on vacation with family. Looks very happy. Here, the future Princess of Wales lived in Park House until she went to boarding school. She went to school at Riddlesworth Hall in 1970, where her dad, sister, and brothers are always present. After Diana's death, her school uniform, toy car, and trunk were placed on display at her family home in Althorp. The exhibit is now closed, and the items were given to Diana's son, Prince William, and Prince Harry as they asked. In 1971, Diana was a style icon from her youth. Here, the 10th-year-old was on holiday in Ishnar, West Sussex. In 1974, she was 13. Diana went on holiday at Western Isles, Scotland. Here, at the same year she attended West Heath. According to Royal Household website, Diana loved music, dance, science and won an award for community service as she worked for community afterwards. In 1974, here she was teenage and has a pony, a Shetland pony called Scoffle. They loved to play at Diana's mom house in Scotland, as in Photages in 1974 trips. 1975, Princess Diana's grandfather died. Her father inherited earldom and Diana 14 moved in the at age of 14 moved in the Althorp house, England. Diana officially became Lady Diana Spencer this year at age of 14. In 1978, Diana served as a bridesmaid in her sister Lady Jane Spencer London wedding in 1978. Looks very happy with her sister married with Robert Fallows in the special ceremony. Diana met here with Prince Charles in 1978, who used to date Lady Jane, her sister. In 1980s, after finishing her school at Switzerland, Diana moved back to England. At 19, the princess worked as a nanny. Here, I told you that she worked as a nanny before her marriage, a dance instructor and a nursery assistant. She was very talented, and in 19s, Diana worked at Young England Kindergarten in Pimlico. She was the first royal bride to have a paying job prior to her engagement. It's very surprising. In 1980, her engagement with Prince Charles, he was in relationship with her sister, and Diana quickly found herself in public eye. She earned the nickname Shy D due her tendency to duck from photographers. In 1980, she was leaving her job at the school when she was caught by surprise by photographers as she was the royal bride. While trying to escape, she backed her car into a tree. In 1980, Lady Diana is once again caught by surprise outside of her Earl's Court flat in London. Again encountered with photographers. 1980, Diana continued to work at Young England Kindergarten and dated Charles. Here paparazzi always close by. In November 1980, Diana was invited to meet Queen Elizabeth II at Scotland. In October 1980, Camilla Parker was the Duchess of Cornwall and Lady Diana watched Prince Charles compete in the amateur handicap steeplechase. Later, Camilla would go on to marry Prince Charles. It was a sad incident after Diana's death. In 1981, Diana became engaged to Prince Charles, Prince of Wales. In 1981, she was 20 years old at that time. Her engagement ring was gorgeous safari and diamond piece. The ring belongs to Prince William's wife, Kate Middleton now. In 1981, later in the summer, in July 1981, Princess Diana and Charles got married at St. Paul Cathedral in London. Here are all photographs which I told with these dates. 1985, the Duchess of Wales gave birth to her first son, Prince William. In 1982, it's a happy moment, and her second son, Prince Harry, also a big ceremony. In 1984, she continued to inspire the hearts of the public until her sudden death. In 1997, she left her fans and the people and the public which she loved, and they love her forever and ever.